It describes the facade of this marriage. You know, in the game, there's this marriage that's falling apart, and the characters are kind of keeping up this pretense of, oh, everything's fine, but those cracks start forming in this facade, in this pretext, and as the player, you're kind of exploring those cracks. And then it also sort of, in a sense, refers to our technology, where we're using very advanced artificial intelligence techniques to bring these characters and this sort of story to life. But even so, it's really, in a sense, an illusion or a facade, this sort of illusion of life that we're creating.
Listen to us. We're arguing in front of our friend.
Grace, come on. It's not helping things for you to say that.
You don't agree? Okay, well...
I think I forgot how well you two get along.
Oh, Adam. I thought you might like this photo I just put up from our recent trip to Italy.
It's a beautiful picture of the Italian countryside. Of course he'll like it.
Grace, I know you don't like it, but our friend might. Now, Adam, in one word, what does this picture say to you?
Our favorite stories and movies are ones about people and people's lives and their inner lives and emotion, and it's just not the kind of thing you see in games in general, because games are mostly about physical action and shooting and violence, and we're dying to see and play a game like this. We made it because we wanted to play this kind of game.
Oh, it says romance.
Romance? In our marriage, that's just a code word for manipulation.
Grace, it'd been such a long time since we'd had a chance to...
You planned that trip without even asking me if I wanted to go. And you knew I planned to attend my friend's art show that weekend.
What?
A very good friend from college had a gallery show of his new paintings that weekend, and I missed it.
Okay, I'm really sorry I dragged you off to Italy, Grace.
There's really sort of a whole realm of expression in sort of interactive entertainment that can really only be expressed through language. That, sort of people's inner lives and sort of, how they're working things out in their inner lives. It's just very difficult to impossible to express that purely in terms of sort of physical action and movement. We think of facade as something that would appeal to sort of the adult movie and theater going public rather than kind of the traditional gamer.
I come from the game industry. I've done various interactive character games, and Michael is an AI researcher in academia, and we met at a conference and decided it would be great to work together on an interactive piece that was sort of both research and a commercial product prototype and sort of a personal art project. So we started working together in the year 2000, designing the technology that would be required for the drama we wanted to make, and we spent about a year or two just working on sort of the engine, the technology, and then another year or two using the technology to actually create our drama.
A nice thing is that we're really both designers and programmers, and so we both had our fingers kind of all throughout the project, in the AI and the sort of writing, the story design, and actually we believe that our collaboration wouldn't have been successful without us both being artist programmers. That if one of us had been sort of strictly a designer and the other strictly a programmer, we wouldn't have been able to do this sort of organic development and research that was really necessary to figure out how to do this.
God damn it! How can I be happy when you act this way, Trip, huh? I'm miserable!
Oh, yeah, go on, go away. Can't even freaking look at you. What the... God damn it. No, don't, come on.
What? Are you talking to me?
No! Adam, this has never ever happened before.
Are you ready to go out there and make your own creative video game? Well, now you know what it takes to create a video game from the ground up. Being an independent game developer takes much drive, creativity, and, an unusual approach. A lot of time and hard work goes into making video games, and at the end of the day, it all comes down to the love of the game.
27 kills!
I hope that in the future we'll see more immersive indie games, larger scale indie games, and I really think that indies can do quite a bit with little or no budget.
I think the industry is starting to realize that independent games are really necessary for the health of the games industry. Having a lot of games centralized under a couple of publishers has led to a lot of sequels and to high production values, but it's also really reduced the amount of innovation that's available to game players. There are fewer games being developed that actually try to do new and different things, and that's one thing that the independent game scene really is able to contribute.
Thanks for joining Gameplay HD at the Slamdance Guerilla Gamemakers Festival and another look inside the game.